Hello, welcome to week 12. I think in a video later on in the module, I say week 11, maybe I say week 15. I don't know what days are anymore, you guys. Uh, welcome. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and inside as much as you possibly can. If you are still out at work as an essential worker, thank you so much for the work that you continue to do, and I really appreciate you and hope that you know that you can reach out to me if you have any challenges or need any additional support during this time. My goal as we finish out the semester is to help support you and to be flexible where possible. The place where we're really going to end up with crunch time is finals week because I cannot extend anything past that last day of class. But leading up to that, I've set up the modules so that hopefully we follow a sort of chunking process toward building the research paper, a scaffolding process, as we talked about in the first week of class, that will allow you to build smaller components of the research paper so that you're not cramming at the last minute in an already stressful situation. So I want to give you a quick overview of what we'll be doing this week. You can find that also in the learning objectives and activities list, but I don't know how thoroughly you all go in and read learning objectives. I put them on the board back when we were in face-to-face, but who knows? So the first thing that I want you to go in and check out are the instructor's notes videos. And by now, you probably know that I have discovered a screen sharing app, and so I'm pretty happy to make you videos and walk you through things. I will also be happy to do that via conferencing. So if you have any sort of technical issue, I'm not a tech support person, but I can generally help you a little bit. And on Zoom, we can both share our screens so I can sort of see what you see and walk you through the problems and hopefully help you. If you're accessing the course exclusively on a phone, please do me a favor and let me know how it looks. I know I was talking to my husband, who's also a professor, and we have limited functionality on the Canvas app when we're trying to go through materials for our courses. So I'm sure that not all of this works perfectly on the student end, but if I don't hear from you, I don't really have a pulse on how that's going. So please check in with me. If you need additional time, if you have questions, please let me know. I want to help you as much as I can here, while also helping you to complete the assignments and prepare for the next stage of your collegiate career. All right, so watch those instructor's notes videos. I will offer you in the set of notes on creating citations and annotations a few helpful resources that other colleges have also put out with regard to building annotations and citations. There are a lot of great examples out there that hopefully will help you. You can also go back to the week 10 presentation and look at those videos on Noodle Tools if you haven't been using that regularly in the last couple of weeks. And then there is a quick overview on what I want you to do for this week's discussion board, which is sort of a loose peer review of what you've got for the annotated bibliography rough draft so far. So the full final draft is due next week, and I anticipate that we will need to take our time with that, but I want to see what you've got at this point so that if there are any huge problems, we won't be surprised by that when it comes time to actually sit down and submit and grade the final assignment. So your EQ for this week is to debrief. So give me an idea generally of what's going well and what's not. So it says for the annotated bib, but if you have just general ideas about how well the class in the online format is working or not working for you to this point, just let me know there as well. I've really appreciated those of you who have been submitting, doing a fairly thorough job with it. So thank you. The quiz this week is going to basically check to see that you understand what the annotated bibliography should contain. So there will be 10 questions as usual, and those questions are 5 questions, 10 points. There will be the same number of questions as usual, but these will be more of a broad overview. So what style should you be in, MLA or APA? Hopefully by now that's an easy one. What 3 components should each of your annotations have? What kinds of sources should you have and how many? That kind of thing. So if you do well on that quiz, hopefully that means that you will do well on the annotated bib and have everything you need. The discussion, you will upload a rough draft of your annotated bibliography so far and hopefully comment on at least one other person's. I will comment on everyone's drafts as well to make sure we're on the right track. And then the only other thing you'll have this week is an extra credit reading log. So if you have been continuing to read The Power of Habit, I will give you the 20 points for completing the chapter 8 and chapter 9 reading log. If you only want to do one this week, you can get an extra 10 points. Do note that you need to still be engaging with the SSCQ, so the summarize, synthesize, clarify question part of this earnestly. So if you give me one sentence for each of those categories, you're probably just going to get a few points. It's not an automatically, you completed it, you submitted something, you get the full point sort of deal. Because remember, the goal of engaging with The Power of Habit is for you to have a good model of nonfiction scholarly writing, and B, for you to get more ideas for how habit formation and maintenance works within your organization. So hopefully the module overviews help. I know there's a lot going on for all of us. I haven't heard from a ton of you yet, so please just let me know what's going on with you. If you plan to stay in the class, that's awesome. Please stay in communication with me. I would prefer that we all get through to the end. We've made it so far. If you are really struggling and you feel like you just need to take this class in a different semester, back in face-to-face format, then keep in mind that the last date for you to withdraw is April 17th. So that is coming up this week. And after that point, if you stop doing work and you fail the class, you receive an F. If at this point you are at that stage in your coursework and you withdraw, you will receive a W on your transcript, which means that your GPA won't be negatively impacted. It will just show up as a W as opposed to an F, and you will take it again sometime in the future and get a different grade. So I will send out an email clarifying that policy and giving you the resources for the Butler homepage or for the Butler website's registration and drop date information, and also a list of things you should consider if you are thinking about withdrawing. That said, I have been pretty happy to work with just about everyone who's asked for additional help or support at this point. So if you at all have any interest in finishing the class and feel like you can do it with just a little bit of help, please reach out to me, and we will work together to hopefully get you through this semester. All right. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay inside as much as you can. Bye. Have a good week.